Aunt Cheryl froze over Maren's Hinge alert and her mother stopped calling me paranoid. The baby shower went bad the second Aunt Cheryl touched Maren's phone. It was for her sister Elise at their aunt's split level outside Indianapolis. Pink punch, diaper cake, relatives pretending games are normal adult behavior. I was one of 3 men there because Elise's husband was grilling outside and her dad was in the den. Maren and I had been together a year and a half. Serious enough to look at apartments. The last month had been off. She started flipping her phone face down and getting protective of work friends. When I asked if something had changed, she said I was reading stress like betrayal. I backed off because I have history. I cheated once in college on somebody else, got caught, and ever since then, I overcorrect. I hate sounding suspicious because I know how fast people decide one bad pattern is your real one. At the shower, her cousin Tia asked if Maren and I were next. Her mother laughed and said that depended on whether people our age could still commit long enough to share kitchen cabinets. Everybody laughed except Maren. She was answering messages under the gift table. Then Cheryl said she needed Maren's phone for a baby name game. Maren was carrying gifts into the dining room and yelled that Cheryl could grab it from the counter. Cheryl picked it up, tapped the screen, and stopped. Then she said, "Do you want the note app, or should I pretend Hinge isn't flashing at me?" The room changed fast. Maren came back fast and said Cheryl had no right to snoop. Cheryl said she had not snooped. The lock screen had lit on its own. She turned it just enough for all of us nearby to see. Hinge. Noah sent you a rose. Preview. Still thinking about your Nashville hotel story, lol. Elise stopped unwrapping a bottle warmer. Tia looked at me and then away. Maren snatched the phone and said old apps throw random notifications all the time. I asked why a dating app thought she was available enough for roses, and why some guy was joking about her hotel. She said she never deleted Hinge after reinstalling it for fun. Then she said Noah was probably just someone she had talked to before we got serious. Then she ruined herself by adding, "The Nashville thing wasn't like that." Nobody had said Nashville except the notification. 2 weeks earlier, she told me she was in Nashville for training and staying with her friend Becca because the company hotel had overbooked. She came home weirdly careful. I believed her because I did not want to become the boyfriend cross-examining receipts. Now her mother asked why a man from Hinge knew a Nashville hotel story if Maren was there for work and sleeping at Becca's. Maren said Noah was only someone she chatted with when she was lonely, and that lonely did not automatically mean cheating. Elise asked if lonely happened before or after our apartment tours the weekend before. Maren still did not fully confess anything. She said Noah met her at the hotel bar because Becca brought friends, that she let it get too personal, and that she downloaded Hinge during a fight with me, but never took him upstairs. Maybe she was technically telling the truth. Maybe she was trimming it to the legal minimum. I told her she could debate definitions with her family if she wanted, but she was not going to stand next to me and act like we were still one unit while a dating app sent roses during her sister's baby shower. That landed hard. Her father called from the den asking what happened, and Cheryl answered, "Dating app." After that, the family stopped protecting the mood and started protecting positions. Her mother asked if I wanted my jacket from upstairs. Tia started stacking gift bags in the kitchen to avoid eye contact. Maren kept saying everyone was overreacting to a bad look. Maybe they were. What mattered in that room was that the clue arrived in public, she answered, like someone cornered. And by the time cake was served, her side of the family had stopped treating me like the unstable one.